This show is not appropriate for children. Definitely stay up and watch this.
Headings.
Good evening, welcome to Off Constantly, your weekly ADD theater and pop culture extravaganza. I'm your host, Bamba. With me, as always, is Backwater.
I'm here.
And tonight you're watching a special edition of Off Constantly. It's the all-dude edition, because the dude abides. And taking the part of the dude is our good friend Al. Al, how are you doing tonight?
I am just peachy.
We don't have a nickname for you. I just realized that.
Al's a nickname.
No, that's not a good enough one.
Oh.
So we're going to ponder that for a few seconds.
Do we do that silently?
We do.
Or do we think out loud?
No, let's ponder silently.
If I stroke long enough, something
I got
will
nothing.
come
What do
into
you
my
got?
head.
Peanut Gallery,
I got an itchy face.
what was your nickname growing up?
Didn't have one.
Come on, everybody had a nickname.
Al.
Al is a pretty solid nickname. If anybody would have called me Al, I would have been pretty happy
I would
about
have been
it.
too. So,
You're Jason,
yeah, well,
and I'm Jason.
that's true. Not
So
many people actually know me as Jason.
what did everybody default to for a nickname for you?
For
Well,
me?
obviously for you it became Bamba. There must have
Yeah.
been a time before it was Bamba.
I had Wee Wee was a name.
So you never got nobody referred to you as a
that could be
shortened
Al's
Jason?
nickname, Wee Wee.
Yes.
All right.
So-
That means yes, yes,
I like it.
Yes.
if you're going to France. But you're not.
How about China?
Are you laying over in France on your way to China?
No, I am not.
Could you make an exception this time and do it for us, just so you could utilize your new nickname?
Just for you. Yes.
He'll take the long way. So, in what's going on tonight is actually Sam went to Colombia, and apparently she got the botfly virus. She's in horrible shape right now. Those of you that are watching, please send her lots of cards. And in the meantime,
She needs
we
them.
have an equally as beautiful person to fill in for her. And the reason why Al's sitting in tonight is because we are going to very soon be wishing a fond farewell to Al. Al, where are you going?
I'm going to China.
Stop with the tears. I can barely hold it together right now. So, you're going to China. Why?
I am. For work.
Elaborate. So,
You're not commuting
Off
every
Constantly
day
is
here,
sending
are
you
you?
to China.
Yeah, I was surprised as anyone.
We are starting
Off Constantly,
Off
China,
Constantly
the
China
China,
edition.
the China syndrome.
the China syndrome.
Yes. So, all right. Well, actually, word of this kind of spread around the internet like wildfire, and we did get a couple questions. First one comes from Craig Ferguson out of Hollywood, California. Pretty big name. Wrote into you. Says, does Al have an unusual fondness of Great Walls? Al?
How great of a wall are we talking about?
Well,
Greater than the
one
one sitting next to him.
greater than the one sitting, and maybe one in China that you could see from outer space.
That is pretty great. I do like that. Yes.
Although if I were in outer space, the last thing I'd want to do is go like, "Ooh, hey, there's a wall."
Look,
I mean,
there's a
When you're in a room, there's 4 walls.
yeah.
But it's
I
a
want to look
great
at other
wall.
things, other cool. Oh, that's true. It is a pretty great wall.
That's right in the name.
What if you're on one side of the wall and you want to get through it, and you're like, "Oh, this is such a pain. I gotta walk all the way around."
I honestly don't know what to do because Eric walked into the room, turned the light on, it freaked me out. So, again, the ADD just kicked in. Great Wall, we're done with that. We killed that one. That was nothing.
No, you're not working on the Great Wall as part
Yes.
of your job, are you?
No, I might
I
be
heard you were-
walking on the Great Wall.
Oh, are you? Is that
I
going to be your
refuse to work.
commute to work? Is going to be you're going to be walking the Great Wall all the way to work?
I might have my bodyguards carry me.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, you're going to have
He's gonna be in a
bodyguards.
rickshaw.
So, we might know it, might not know it right now, but you're kind of a big deal.
So I am a little bit tall.
You're big in China.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Can we kill the
Where
wall
exactly
anymore?
in China? Yeah. Can I ask that?
You
Do
can.
we have to
Where
ask
in
these?
China are you going to be so we can send stalkers out after you?
All right. It is a town called Huping.
What's it called?
Huping.
Like whooping cough? Or
You pronounce it that way.
is that where SARS originated?
Possibly.
Okay.
Does it have a sister city in the United States somewhere?
Not that I know of.
Oh, well, you
It
better
does.
find out.
It does, but it actually transformed into a person, and it's Whoopi. And now she's on The View. So,
Well, that's kind of what I figured.
and you're going to be doing what over there? Saving children, and I know
In
you
the
said for
rainforest.
work, but that's kind of lame. Like, what do you do for a job? What do you do for a living?
Well, I work in
Other than be awesome,
that too.
because that's a full-time gig.
Oh, I work in a lead factory. I make battery terminals.
A lead factory, and you make
Yep.
okay. When you put it like that, it sounds rather boring.
It is rather boring.
Woo! Good thing you are.
Unless anyone I work with is walking, it's exciting.
Yeah, if the bosses are working, awesome. Which, you know, let's face it, how could they not be? It's on prime time. It's
course.
on everywhere.
And if they miss it, they DVR it or put a tape in or record on
A
VHS.
tape. For those of you at home, the kids at home, they used to be, in the old days, we didn't have these DVR things. We actually had to put a videotape in. And sometimes it'd record, sometimes it wouldn't.
I think some of them probably even set up a regular audio recorder just so they can play it in their
Put it by
car
the
when
TV.
they're driving.
Don't laugh. I used to do that all the time with MTV because I was too cheap to buy an album. That was our form of Napster or whatever it is now. They probably don't even use
I
Napster
hope you
anymore.
have some of those tapes because I'd love to hear
I
like
do.
the Kurt Loder news reports. and
I
like,
so do have some.
Oh,
I
my
just found a
goodness.
box of them the other day and started listening to them, and I gotta say, I still don't think I've hit puberty because my voice sounds exactly the same on that tape from 1982 as it does today. So, Al, we're really sorry to see you go. We wish you the best of luck.
yes, we are.
Before we go, though, we did get a question from Matt Oberg of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. I think it was formerly of Brooklyn Park, but the question is this. Is this the start of off constantly outsourcing to China?
Outsourcing? No.
Will you be able to see the show now that you will be in China?
Of course.
How would you be able to see it?
Online.
I don't know. I'm just so wondering how you would be able to ever watch it in China.
All right. I'll believe
only
him. I
there
don't
was
know. I
something
don't
I could
understand
look
all
and
this
see
internet
that.
stuff, so I'll just have
I
to,
know you
it
can't
sounds
really
like
see it on here,
magic
but
to
the
me.
website is on here. So we wish you luck. Really
thank
sorry
you.
to see you
Thank
go.
you.
I don't
Yes.
suppose you can be able to run a camera from over
Here
there.
since the beginning, too.
I could try.
There's got to be an Apple
Oh,
app
yes,
for
we
it.
have to have him do reports from China. That's all there is to it.
That would be awesome. Is that possible?
Skype.
Do you have an iPhone?
Yes, we can
Oh.
Skype him in.
You don't have an iPhone? Why did you act so offended when I asked that?
I hate iPhones.
It was like I just asked him if he killed a kitten this morning. No iPhone. Okay.
No.
I don't either, so I can't blame you. But
Skype.
I don't even
Skype
know what
works.
that is. Skippy? Is that what that is?
Yippee.
Skippy? Well, I don't. Is that something we can do?
Yes.
We'll talk about it off air, so we don't put these guys at home asleep.
That is
okay?
technology that exists that we have access
Skippy?
to.
I'm
Skippy,
super
yes.
excited for it. So maybe we could actually have you on as a guest, sitting in that chair right
What time
there.
is it right now in China?
What time is it now here?
It is, well, of course, we're live, so whatever time
oh,
it
yeah,
says.
it is.
So like, say, about 7:15.
Hold on, it's about 9:15 a.m.
All right.
So tomorrow?
Yep.
So you actually like go in a time machine.
You're going to be
To him in the
talking to me in the
future.
future.
We can ask him what the lottery numbers were from the night before.
We could.
Probably 4 or 5.
You just
15.
made us rich.
You just made us million. And for those of you at home, that just happened. No DeLorean required. So, Al, thank you for all your work. We look forward to your return. When are you
Thank
coming
very
back?
much.
In 3 years.
We'll never see him again. He will be on an episode of Locked Up Abroad next. So, good luck to you. That's all I got for you.
All right.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Enjoy your mug.
I will. Keeping it too.
Now we're going to go on to Colombia. This is an odd segue,
Are we
isn't it?
breaking here
From
first?
China. Oh, are we breaking?
Well, I don't know.
I thought you were just going to do it and we were going
Oh.
to stay live.
Well, that's,
Let's just do it and
that's
stay
the
live.
plan.
Why have...
Okay.
I mean, it's off constantly. We don't edit. What are you, crazy? Editing? Colombia. Samurai went to Colombia.
Yes, and all she got was a lousy T-shirt.
I don't understand this. It says is Samurai a Colombian? I'm not sure. Is she?
I don't think she's from Colombia. Does she wear a Columbia jacket?
Yes.
Well, then she might be a Colombian. If you wear a Columbia jacket, you might be a Colombian.
I got you where
If
you're going with
you
that.
drink Colombian coffee, you might be Colombian.
This is not going anywhere. I know less than nothing about Colombia, though. I know there's cocaine that comes out of there.
Oh, of course you do, you addict.
And coffee.
Yeah.
And
Hugs
hugs.
originated in
Lots of
Colombia.
hugs. So we'd like to welcome, because Sam's not here, we've already had Al sitting in, so now we're going to have our good friend from way back, Kevin. Yeah! Everybody stay down, settle down, settle down, settle down.
Breathe life into this horribly dead topic
Yes.
and tell us all you know about Colombia. We need some education.
Wait, before we get into Colombia, though, let's
Okay.
find out a little about Kevin.
Okay. He's from Colombia.
He's from Colombia.
His
favorite color is
a website
blue.
devoted to Colombia.
He's an Aries, and he loves long walks on the beach. Anything to add to that?
Those are all true.
Really?
Not the Aries part.
Okay, I was gonna
Yeah.
say. You are. We gotta think. Well, you gotta have a nickname. I know you got a nickname. Reg isn't good enough.
I've got a few that never really stuck.
Okay. Picho, what? Like, no, that's Dad. What? What do you got?
PW is one that people call me.
Well, we've already got a W in the booth,
All
so
right.
we can't do
have a
that one.
PW.
So that's not Pee Wee, is it?
No, that's
Probably can't say it on live television because we don't have that 5-second tape delay. So
whiff is the W part. But
whiff.
yeah,
Gotcha.
do you have any other ideas?
No, I got nothing. So, all right. Well, welcome. Thanks for sitting in
Thanks.
tonight. We
Thank you.
appreciate
I'm glad
it.
to be on television. This is fabulous.
Yes, and again, it's live. So if something happens that we've never done before, it could be amazing. Could be amazing. So,
Energy in the air.
whew, it's just electric. It's like a Grease song or something, right?
Yeah. Grease lightning?
Think it ain't. So the first question, Kevin, is you know Samurai just as well as the rest of us.
I sure do.
And our question was, is she Colombian? Do you guess that she would be? Again, she wears a Colombian jacket. She drinks Colombian coffee, and we're pretty sure she snorts a lot of cocaine. So
Are we talking about the Columbia that surrounds the city of Hilltop?
only if we're talking up high.
Is she Columbian Heights?
There you go, Columbia Heights. That could be what this means. It's all cryptic and so clear to me now. I'm done with that one. Do the
Do you
showers
think there's a
there
flame burger in Columbia as though like there is Columbia Heights?
and the trailer sales.
Oh, Hill.
It'd be Hilltop.
What do we? Oh,
Can't hear him.
oh. I guess you're supposed
Yeah.
to come this way.
Yeah.
No, come
You're
closer.
supposed to get closer, like we're gonna make out or something.
You guys are cool.
A question that a viewer actually wrote in on Columbia, because we mentioned a few weeks ago that Samurai was going there, is do the showers there spray coffee?
Would it be hot coffee?
I'm not thinking this isn't.
Would it be hot sherry? How much you got?
Oh, wow.
Oh.
You know that song, don't you?
No.
You
Steve
don't?
Perry!
Oh my good.
You used to have his
Oh,
poster.
Sherry?
I was You're getting me hot. It was some glam
like
metal
Winger or
band.
something?
Yeah, forget
Okay.
it.
Oh,
Well,
I was thinking of
that
Steve
died.
Perry's version.
No, I know
was-
Steve
that
Perry.
was-
Well, Sherry,
Sherry.
speaking of Steve
Oh.
Perry, did you see the news today?
I mean,
We could
I-
be breaking news right here.
I doubt it.
You doubt what? That
We'll
we
break
could be actually
something,
be
all right.
breaking something? Other
Breaking
than,
people's
Other
hearts.
than our hearts, our own hearts. You break mine every time. Steve Perry announced today he was getting back together with Journey. The original lineup is going on tour. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that's a whole lot awesome.
They're coming to us with.
Apparently, I'm the only one.
I'm for
Hear
it.
the crickets. And
I can't.
I'm for it.
I was gonna say in
I'm
high
for
school,
it.
that's like all we listened to was
Yeah.
Journey.
The state fair will be rocking this year then.
I know I'll break out my, what's the members only jacket?
Yeah?
The sunglasses with the lines in it, and my 84 red Ferrari, which I don't have.
You don't have any more.
I don't have it anymore. I had to sell it due to that case against me. But that's cool. Steve Perry, back with Journey.
Well, thank goodness.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming.
Stone in love.
My only question is, what happens to the other guy that replaced him? Is it just like, you're out?
Well, they have to basically.
You watching Samurai?
Steve Perry has to execute him on live television.
Like as a pay-per-view event, or just
well,
like on Jimmy Kimmel or something?
It's probably actually on the internet.
What was that guy's name?
The replacement singer?
Yeah, Steve Perry too.
Well,
Steve Perry 2, TOO.
he was. It was weird because he did sound just like Steve Perry.
He did.
And it freaked me out. And then you see him, and he's this little Asian dude. And
He was
Steve-
Asian, dude?
Yeah. And Steve Perry is not Asian. I don't know if you guys at home don't know that, but yeah, it was kind of surreal.
My whole world has been rocked.
I know. And actually, you didn't even know Steve Perry left the band. So all these years, you thought, man, he still rocks after.
He's still rocking.
He's still got it.
He's still. I mean, lights are still going down in the city.
So even though we got on the subject by accident because whatever.
Yeah, that is weird.
Did the showers ever? Do we think they spray coffee? I don't think so. I really don't think they do.
They don't spray coffee. They drizzle coffee. The water pressure isn't very good in Colombia, I hear.
Just like Sochi.
I'm not
I have
commenting.
seen-
I haven't been there. This could be all anti-Russian propaganda.
It could be, and why not? We one of the things that I've noticed is right now, well, because we're live a couple weeks ago, the Olympics were going on, and I know during the Olympics they were talking about the hotel accommodations, and it sounds like some of the bathtubs actually did have coffee in them, or coffee-colored water.
Well, you're taking a bath in the morning.
Yeah,
You spill your coffee in there.
yeah.
You realize, why am I bothering to bathe in water? Why don't I bathe in coffee and then I can just drink the bath water?
It would save a step.
Yeah, I mean, come on. All about efficiency. That's why the Russians
that's
are
why-
beating us in bathing technology and have been for years. I've been saying it to anybody who will listen, which is no one.
And that's why
That's why they smell so good too.
That is. I mean, have you ever smelt a bad smelling Russian?
Nope.
Actually, wait. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to touch that one. What? I know Dave's there, but
Well, he's Russian.
Stop
Can't
rushing
you smell
me.
how good it smells
Go
in
to
here all of a
Sochi
sudden?
and take a flying leap. Before we get to the Soil Minute, we have one question from a viewer. This comes from Mark Larson in New Brighton. And he has a question, is Samurai a mule? And he spelt mule, M-U-E-L. So I don't know if that's a fancy...
Mule!
Mule! It must be French.
She's a
Mule!
mule!
So, do you think, Kevin, that Samurai is a mule? On that note, we'll go to Soil Minute. Debbie, take it away!
Welcome to Off Constantly Soil Minute. Thank you, Bamba. I'm D.W. Bauer. I am a licensed soil scientist, so please do not try this at home. I'm going to talk to you today about 2 soil orders. There are 12 soil orders. It's where we classify soil. There's 12. They make great clocks if you want to substitute the soils for numbers. And I'll tell you about andisols. Andisols are formed in volcanic material in the northwestern United States. And I'll mention alphasols. Alphasols occupy about the eastern half of Minnesota, and they're known for having a buildup of clay as you go further down the soil column. So, andisols and alphasols. And that's your Soil Minute.
Head exploded. All I heard out of that was there's Ambisol and Alka-Seltzer somewhere in the southern suburbs, and they own everything.
I think that there's a big feud between the alphasols and the ambasols.
It's like the Sharks and the Jets, right?
Yep.
I know.
Hatfields, McCoy,
They
Sharks,
walk
and
in.
Jack. Alphasols, ambasols.
We're speaking of which.
We're in East Side soil, yo.
East Side, West Side. Have you ever seen West Side Story?
No, I haven't.
Okay, I hadn't either. It's one of those plays that you always hear about, though, right?
Yep.
I've heard
I
about
mean,
it.
Let's be honest, those of you sitting at home, I know you're all nodding your head right now, the 7 of you that actually watch. And the thing is with West Side Story is it was made so long ago, and I don't know if the gangs were supposed to be tough or not, but they all looked really pretty, I thought. And the Latino gang didn't really, they looked like white guys with shoe polish on. It was just like, it was the strangest thing I've ever seen. And then like they're acting tough, but when they act tough, they dance and snap their fingers.
So did you see the play?
I did not. I saw the movie,
Oh,
which I hear they have a play for it,
yeah.
but I haven't
Shoe
seen
polish?
I think it's.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
that's-
I meant like not like a minstrel.
I thought it was
or
really low quality production.
It was a
Movie.
low quality production.
Let's throw some shoe polish on
They
those
went to the
guys
dollar
make
store
them
and
dance.
got shoe polish. So
What if that was just the fashion of the time? Like they really just wore shoe
if that was
polish
the
on their
fashion of the
face.
time, I'm glad I didn't live at that time
right.
because I wouldn't have done well. I have a reaction when I put shoe polish on.
Dollar
Yeah, I
store do
suppose.
shoe polish.
What's that?
Dollar store shoe polish.
Dollar store shoe polish.
It's
at
the
that.
worst kind.
It is absolutely the worst. And you know what the thing is? When you go to the O'Hare Airport, that's what kind of shoe polish they use. They suck you in and they're like, hey, can I shine your shoes? And they shine your shoes, and that's how they talk because everybody that shines shoes talks like that. And
Look at here. See, you got a little scuff. Why don't I shine you up?
well, with a statement like that, I'll have to call the authorities. It was just, yeah, dollar store shoe polish. Don't do it. There's our PSA for the week. Last subject of the evening is the Super Bowl review or complete lack thereof a game. Anybody at home watch it?
I don't think people watch the Super Bowl.
Like everybody.
I don't think so.
All 400 people in the studio
yeah, the
audience
Pro
raised their
Bowl is
hand.
what people actually
The
watch.
Pro Bowl was actually a better game. So, Dave W. didn't watch it and said, Bomb, I missed it. Did Peyton Manning win? No. No, he didn't. In fact,
No, he actually won.
he actually had to have been paid off to lose as bad as
I
he
was
did.
going to say he won biggest loser.
So there's that, you know. I mean, he didn't win the contest.
And he actually won on one season on The Biggest Loser, too.
There you go.
He used to be 412 pounds.
Wow.
Dave also want to know
That was
what
his first season in the NFL.
112. Well, he lost all the weight. I found it for him, so it's good. What was your favorite moment of the Super Bowl? Mine was the end.
Mine was that part when I went to the bathroom. Satisfying.
Kevin?
I liked Prince at halftime. I thought that was great.
So you're watching.
I DVR'd it.
Okay. You might want to look like 7 years past that one for the.
He's backlogged on Super Bowls. Leave the guy alone.
Okay, all right. You're right. I shouldn't judge. I
Is it
shouldn't
Eli
judge.
Manning?
Yes, it was Eli Manning and Prince.
All right.
So, way to go, New
I
York.
got some catching up to do.
You do. Last question of the evening comes from Ben Dish from New Hope. A team from the USA won again. Does the U.S. dominate the Super Bowl mean anything? Does the U.S. dominance of the Super Bowl mean anything? Yeah, I think without question, just like Russia is amazing at
Coffee or bath technology.
and hanging on to that communist regime. Water. I don't know.
A clean population
Sorry,
is a
the engine
productive
just stalled there. I
population.
got distracted. What was we talking about? U.S. dominance in football. Like Russia being so awesome at water, apparently. We are really good at football, American football. We suck at European football because that's not really
You
football.
know why? Because every single American says, why not us? And that reference totally gone. Forget it. Somebody watching remembers the whole bit about why not us.
Kevin, help me.
I don't know.
The Seattle quarterback with his, my dad said, why not you?
Oh,
That why not us?
see, you actually.
It's already
watched-
gone. There's already
you
some
watched the game.
catchphrase
That's-
already. Forget it.
I thought there
I
was
put
some.
that right up there with who dat? All right, well, that's our show for this week. Kevin, thanks for stepping
Wait,
in.
we didn't even, we gotta.
What just happened?
Oh,
Bum 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 ba bum ba. Off constantly.